belly or low back. Just notice if maybe you feel your breath a little bit more to the front of your body or more at the back of your body. Are you experiencing your breath to the sides of your body? And how do you feel your breath? Do you feel it moving in and out of your body in a linear channel, as though it's moving in a pathway in through your nose, down through a path along your spine? Or are you feeling it more three-dimensionally, expanding your body in all directions? Again, there's no right or wrong. Just what are you feeling in your body in this moment? And where are you feeling your breath in your body? What's your experience of your breath in this moment? And then take a deep breath in through your nose. And let it fall out of your mouth. And now that you've tuned into the sensation of your breath and the ground underneath you, notice your spine. From your tailbone at the base of your spine, up through your sacrum, that big triangular arrowhead-shaped structure in the center of your pelvis, through to the big chunky lumbar bones in your low back, to the mid-sized bones that connect to your rib cage in the middle of your back. The parts of your spine that are touching the ground as you lie on your back here. And follow your spine up to your neck, as your spine lifts off the ground again, and then into your head, where your cervical spine goes right up into your head to behind the bridge of your nose. What's it like to tune into your spine right now? Feel the parts of it that touch the ground. To feel it moving with your breath, with each inhale, with each exhale. Just be with that experience for the next few breaths. And take a deep breath in and let it fall out of your mouth. And ask yourself, what's happening now? Maybe you're aware of something that's going on in your body. Maybe there's something going on in your life that's fully present right now for you. Maybe there's some emotion or memory rising to the surface. Some sensation or image or color that you're aware of. What's in your present moment experience? What are you aware of right now? And then take a deep breath in and let it fall out of your mouth. So one of the things that I like to do at the beginning of class is to get you to state an intention for your class. So this may be your first time doing it, or you may have done this hundreds of times before. So what is your intention? Maybe this is your first yoga class, maybe it's your 100th, maybe it's your millionth. What is your intention for doing this class? Why are you practicing today? It's really hard for me to do this, but let me try and show. A lot of times people's pelvises will lift right up off the ground, but you want to keep your pelvis dropped to the ground. That's really common when you start yoga. So ground here, keep this grounded. The other thing that will happen is shoulders will really lift up off the ground. Keep those dropping. Chins will really lift. Keep the back of your neck long so that your chin and your forehead are on the same level. Shoulders dropping. Make sure you're breathing. And let your mind focus on what's happening in your body. Okay, from here you're going to take your arms out to the side in a soft T position. A lot of times I'll see beginners put their arms way up high here. Just keep them shoulder level or a little bit lower to keep tension from riding up in your shoulders. And then lower your feet to the ground. Press into your feet, lift your pelvis, lower your hips over to the left side of your mat a bit, and then bring your knees over to the right side. And you'll look your head over to the left side. Okay, so this is a twist where you'll have your knees stacked right one on top of each other. And this is a twist to release tension from your spine. So this helps you to access other poses. We'll start by releasing tension from your spine so it's easier to access other poses later. Also another great pose for digestion, but generally twists are great for releasing tension from your body. So see a theme here, we're releasing tension from your body. Focus on your breathing. Let your shoulders sink and drop into the ground. Allow your spine to be long. And then you can come back to the center. Place your feet on the ground, and you'll have to bring your hips back to the center. And then we'll do this on the other side. So press into your feet, lift your hips, just take them over to the right side of the mat a little bit, and bring your knees over to the left side. You want to stack your and then look over your right shoulder. So twist to release tension in your body, release tension in your spine. Helps to prepare you for other poses. Twists are great to prepare your body for back bends. So if you were going to be doing back bends later, this would be a great preparatory pose for back bends. Or if we were doing a class on digestion, this would be a great pose for digestion. Or if I was doing a class on anxiety, this would be a great pose for releasing tension. In twists, it's great to focus on your breath out and really breathe your navel back towards your spine. Okay, and then you're going to come back to the center. So this is grounding. Feel your whole feet on the ground and let your pelvis float up off the ground. So here's a little back bend. Really feel your feet on the ground. Let your pelvis lift up off the ground. Nice symmetrical pose where if you really focus on feeling your feet on the ground, you can feel your spine lengthening here. Notice what's happening with your breath. Focus on your feet on the ground so you can let your spine be free here. And in this pose, you really want your legs to be parallel. So a lot of times legs will really splay out to the side here. Keep your inner thighs parallel and engaged. So feel the inner edges of your feet here. And then slowly lower down, and you're going to hug your knees into your chest. So after you do a back bend, you would follow a pose with a counter pose. That was a little back bend, so we're going to follow it with a forward fold. Again, if you have any knee issues, better. Okay, and then one more thing that I wanted to do with you here before we move out of this lying down position as well. Take your arms out to the side, and all you're going to do is just make your legs like windshield wipers and sway them from side to side. So this kind of dynamic movement is really nice because it helps to bring synovial fluid into the joint, keep things moving. This is really nice for people with arthritis in their joints. It's nice to have dynamic movement too. So I'm just going to double check, but I think that was the last pose I wanted to do with you here, lying on your back. Bend your knees, roll to your side, and let your head be the last thing that comes up. Walk your left leg forward and lean forward. And actually, we're going to make this one dynamic as well. So you're going to lean forward, and then you're going to lean back so that you're opening the front of your hip and your hamstrings. So one thing you could do here is have two blocks here as well. And then it's really good to, I know it's tempting to kind of hold your breath here, but it's really good to breathe. So for me, my hamstrings are feeling tighter than my hips. So I would want to breathe out on the tighter part. So I'm going to breathe in here and breathe out here. But it might be opposite for you. So breathe out on the tighter part. Straight up to get more of a stretch in your front right hip. And keep feeling your front left foot on the ground. Drop, sink through your tailbone here, open up through the front of your hip, feel your spine lengthening, and breathe. Okay, and then you're going to slowly come down and we'll switch sides. So this time you're going to walk your right leg forward, and we'll do that rocking forward and back again. So this pose is preparing you so that the front of your hip is open and your hamstrings are open. So in poses where you need the front of your hip open and your hamstring open, keep your shoulders down away from your ears. Okay, and then come forward, sink down through your front right foot. Come upright. Drop your shoulders down, sink your tailbone forward, and lift your left arm up. Great. And then, so what you're going to do is slide your right knee forward to your right wrist, and then bring your right heel over towards your left hip bone. Reach your left leg back, and then you're going to fold forward over your right leg. So this is called pigeon pose. You want to make sure this isn't bothering you in your knee, okay? And then you would fold forward. So if this is too much, I'm going to give you a modification here. So one modification would be to change your legs so that your legs so that they're zigzagged, and you could fold forward this way instead. I'll show you another modification on the other side. So generally you'd be posed on the outside of your right leg and into your right butt cheek, your right glute, that kind of area. That's where you'd be feeling it. Although there have been times when I come into this pose and I feel it even into my hamstrings. So it just depends on the day, I guess, and where your muscles are tight. Okay, so let's come forward from that, and we'll do this pose on the other side. So come onto all fours again, and slide your left knee forward, and take your left hip over towards your right hip bone, and slide your right leg back, and then you will fold forward over your bent left leg. Okay, so there's full pigeon. So if that's not working in your body, then you can also do this pose on your back, and it's called figure 4 or keyhole stretch. So for a lot of people, this is a better option for them. Okay. Great. What you're going to do is you're going to sweep up. So you get, this is going to give you a nice little side bend in your spine, nice lengthening in your spine, and you're going to sweep down. Okay? So sweep up. So side bends are nice to prepare your body for back bending. This also mimics some of the standing postures, so this would be a nice little preparatory pose for some of the standing postures that we would do later. So breathe in as you come up, and breathe out as you go down. Also, the nice thing about this is it opens up your shoulders, and it opens up all the space here for you to get a nice breath. And we'll do one more. Okay. And then let's switch sides. So bend your right leg, extend your left leg. Place your right hand on the ground, and you'll inhale, sweep up, and exhale, lower down. Inhale, sweep up, and exhale, lower down. Great. And then you're going to do cat pose, which means you're going to exhale, round up through your back, drop the crown of your head. And then breathe in and arch your back, lift your head and tail. So breathe out, round through your back, hollow out your belly. And breathe in and arch your back. And go back and forth like that. So keep connecting your shins, your legs to the ground. Breathing and lengthening your spine. If it's bothering your wrists, you can come onto your fists. Keep your shoulders down away from your ears. Great. And then from here, we're going to come into downward facing dog pose. So spread your fingers nice and wide, tuck bones up towards the ceiling. Don't have to worry about straightening your legs so much as lengthening your spine. So let your spine be long. And then from here, you're going to find a way to come up to standing. And you're just going to turn from side to side. There's a breath that goes with this one too. You inhale in the center and you exhale to the side. Ha, ha. And if you exhale with a ha, it helps. Through your mouth. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. Ha, ha, ha. Ha, 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 ha. And really breathe back through your belly as you breathe out. Ha, 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 ha. And you can go as slow or as fast as you like on this one. Great. Inhale here. Exhale, lengthen through your right leg until it lifts off the ground. So there you get lots of space in the front of your right hip. Great, and then lower down. And then let's do this on the other side. Inhale. Press the front of your pelvis into the ground. Exhale, lengthen long through your left leg. So I might teach this before back bends to teach how to keep your low back long, because lots of time people just crunch through their low back and back bends. And then slowly lower it down. And after that, let's just wiggle our hips from side to side.